everybody, my name is Brittany and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting video for you guys. I hope you guys liked my new intro. I'd like to try to start doing seasonal intros for my videos. I hope you guys liked the new one that I put up for fall. Please let me know if you liked it. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you like this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. I really truly appreciate every single subscriber that I get and every single person who watches my videos. It just really means the world to me, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. So today's video is going to be a sort of I wanted to do something a little bit different, and since fall is the season, it's starting to cool off, and it is the season of hot drinks and the season of, well, just hot drinks, and Halloween and Thanksgiving and all of my favorite things. I thought I wanted to do, kind of in honor of fall, a little sort of a TBR game that anyone can play, and it is going to help me choose my fall TBR. So this is going to be my fall TBR, and it's also going to help choose your fall TBR if you want. You can use it, you can play it yourself, and hopefully it will help you guys to choose your TBRs. So, okay. So before we get into this, yeah, please remember to let me know if you guys like that intro. And this is an original TBR game created by me. I'm going to call it the I am going to call it Pumpkin Spice and Other Hot Drinks. That's what I'm going to call it. This is going to be the Pumpkin Spice and Other Hot Drinks TBR game. And yeah, I think that's very fitting for fall. So, okay, I am going to just I'm going to go and I'm going to just go get my own hot drink. If you guys want to join me in having a hot drink, now's the time to go get it. I'm going to go put the kettle on and make myself a hot drink, and then we will get into the TBR game. guys, so we're back. I know, I don't know what's going on with my hair today. I tried to brush it and it's just not cooperating, so this is what we're working with. But you know what? We're gonna go with it. Okay, so what I have here is I have made a list of hot drinks, and I have picked out 5 books that are going to be my fall TBR, each one associated with a hot drink and a prompt. So I'm going to say the name of the hot drink, I'll tell you the prompt, and then I'll tell you which book I chose for that prompt. And I invite all of you guys to play this game if you need help choosing books off your shelves or wherever to read for fall. I invite you all to play this because I found it very helpful myself. Okay, so the first hot drink that I have on this list is hot chocolate. Of course, right? Classic fall drink. And the prompt that I picked for this is choose a book that invokes feelings of warmth and comfort when you look at the cover. And for this one, I chose none other than Silver Wing by Kenneth Apple. I love this cover. I love bats, and bats have always been a big source of comfort for me. I know some people really don't like them, but I love them. I think they're adorable. And so, so Silver Wing by Kenneth Apple, this is a book that I read every single year in the fall. For the last probably 8 years or 10 years, I've read this book every single year in the fall. I absolutely love it, and it's definitely a very comforting read. So definitely, if you're looking for something comforting yet adventurous, highly, highly recommend. Okay, the next book on my list is, hang on a minute here. There it is. I'm losing things. The next book the next hot drink on my list is Bengal Spice Tea. As you saw, this is the drink that I made for myself. I like it with honey. I love honey. I actually collect honey. So different kinds of honey. I absolutely love honey. So Bengal Spice Tea. And for this book, I wrote pick a book that has a setting that is exotic to you. Because I know things that are exotic to people, exotic meaning kind of different. Things that are exotic to some people aren't exotic to others. So pick a book that has an exotic setting to you, and that is the one I picked for this is a book that I am very excited to read. It is, I believe it's an Aladdin retelling, or at least that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this. And that is We Hunt the Flame by Hafiz Faisal. I am so excited to read this. I read the inner cover and I absolutely loved I've always loved these sort of Arabian kind of settings and kind of vibes, like Aladdin and that kind of thing. I don't know much about it. I do know that my ancestors, I did a DNA thing, and I know that my ancestors were 0.1% from the Arabian Peninsula, whatever that means. But I really, really do love, Aladdin is one of my favorite fairy tales. And this sort of, I don't think it's necessarily an Aladdin retelling as such, but it is giving me some of those same vibes. So I'm hoping it's going to be just as adventurous. And yeah, so We Hunt the Flame by Hafiz Faisal. So excited to read this. I think it's going to be a fantastic book, a fantastically written book. And I think it's just going to be really, really exciting and exotic and yeah, all the good things. Okay, next up. The next hot drink that I chose was honey vanilla chamomile tea. Now, this was kind of a hard one, but for me, honey vanilla chamomile always reminds me of just home and family and just sort of being and just calm and peaceful and kind of being together, and just it often kind of reminds me of Thanksgiving. And I think it's because every Thanksgiving I used to eat, like, we would have our Thanksgiving meal, and then afterwards I would always be really full, and so I would, in order to go to sleep, like, I would get hungry though again later that night, because I don't generally eat a whole lot in one sitting. I usually, like, it's spaced out for me. Like, I eat very, like, frequently, but I eat, like, small amounts. And anyway, so, yeah, so I'm not used to eating that much in one sitting. So after Thanksgiving meal, you know, we generally, every year, I would, in order to kind of, and after, you know, seeing everybody and socializing and having all of that sensory input as well, I would just need something calming and peaceful and comforting at the end of the night to help me wind down to go to sleep. And I would always drink a honey vanilla chamomile tea. It's one of my favorites. I still do drink it if I'm having a hard time sleeping. Yeah, it's fantastic. So what I chose for this, something that is calming to you, and reminds you sort of just kind of being together with people. And so for this one, I chose King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. And I'm going to be frank with you, like, this copy I got from the library. The reason I chose this book was because it's Leigh Bardugo, and her Six of Crows duology is incredibly, really reminds me of family. And so does the honey vanilla chamomile tea remind me of family. And I've heard that there is a really good kind of family element in the Grisha trilogy and in this book as well. So I don't know, I haven't read it yet, but that's what I've heard. So I am very excited to read it. I think it's going to be so good. I love Leigh Bardugo's writing. I won't read Ninth House just because of how graphic it is. How graphic I've heard it is. I won't read it, but I love her less graphic stuff for sure. Okay. And next up, the next hot drink that I chose was orange pekoe tea. And that is, just pick a book that you want to read. Because orange pekoe tea is it's regular. It's just regular tea. That's all it is. So pick a book that you've been wanting to read. And for this prompt, I chose Truth Wish by Susan Dennard. This is a book that this is a series actually that I've been wanting to get into for quite some time, and I'm quite excited about it. Yeah, I'm really quite excited to read it. I think it's going to be super exciting, and I think it's going to be a really fun time. So, and last but certainly not least, the last book that I chose, why do I keep saying book? I don't know why. I think it's because I'm so used to just doing a regular TBR video. But yeah, the last sort of the last hot drink that I chose was one of my husband's favorites, actually, and mine as well, and that is blueberry tea. And the prompt for blueberry tea is pick a book that makes you think about finding things. Pick a book that makes you think about finding things and reminds you of searching and going blueberry or apple picking with your family and sort of searching for those perfect apples or those perfect blueberries. Or pick a book that makes you think about finding things. And for me, that book had to be Every Hidden Thing by Kenneth Apple. I have been super excited to read this. I have been just dying to get my hands on it. This is about, of course, hidden things. And this is about a girl and her father, and basically it's kind of a Romeo and Juliet story, but also it's Romeo and Juliet meets Indiana Jones. It's a hunt for a dinosaur skeleton that they're trying to find, and it's just yeah, it's these I think they're archaeologists, I think. Sorry, paleontologists. Paleontologists, and yeah. So anyway, so it's a boy and a girl, and their fathers are kind of rivals in the paleontology world, and they're both hunting for the same dinosaur skeleton. And of course there's romance, and yeah, I am dying to read this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it definitely makes me think about finding things, and also finding when I used to go searching for those perfect apples and perfect blueberries with my family. So, okay. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the books and the hot drinks that I picked for this little TBR game. Feel free to play it yourself. You guys have heard the prompts. Maybe I should put the prompts down in the description. I might do that, actually. I might put the prompts down in the description. I don't know yet. Anyway, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and that's all I really have to say for this video. Feel free to play this game yourself, and I hope you find it helpful, and I'm going to go and read now and get into some of these books on this lovely fall TBR of mine. So these are all books that I want to read before the start of winter, and I am super excited to get them read. So I'm off to read, and I will see you guys all next time. All right, guys. Bye.